Good morning, everyone. It's Dr. Arlene Diamco, the MultiDimensional MD. Thank you so much for joining me today. This podcast has become sort of an online diary or blog because what I'm doing is I'm taking a look at what's going on in my life, around me, in my practice, in my family, and just getting these messages of what's the energies are in the world right now so that I can bring them to you in a way that's practical and useful so that you can get in touch with your intuition more in a way that can help your health. So, today I wanted to talk about the space between breaths and how that is a built in pause. And that space between breaths is that little time between the inhale and exhale. So at the top of the breath, and then again at the bottom of the breath, between the exhale and before you inhale again. And if you bring your gentle awareness to this small space, there lies this rest. So you're not inhaling, you're not exhaling, but it's just a brief pause. And what it reminds you of is this infinite potential. So with every pause, you can renew yourself, you can refresh yourself, you can rejuvenate yourself. And it's very similar to this time period that we have right now between the winter holidays, because there is a period of rest, but it's also an active rest. It's not completely passive. You are bringing your awareness and your presence to this pause. Or if you do, it just taps in so much more to that infinite potential. And there's so much going on with family and kids, for at least for us in my life, and I know for many other people, and maybe for other people, it's time of quiet, of maybe not seeing as many people. So it is that turning inwards. But for whatever your situation is, it's this repeating of the cocoon stage. And I know we talked about the cocoon a lot in the pandemic and quarantine, but this time period repeats itself in in that pause between the breaths. And then seasonally, so right now it's in this winter season, right between the holidays, it's this active cocoon stage. I say active because the cocoon, it looks quiet from the outside, but on the inside, there is a lot of transformation, transmutation, and something beautiful is being created and about to emerge. So you can think about this time as being like that as well. So allow yourself to breathe into this period, this pause. Allow yourself to enjoy your time, whatever you're doing. So, and I say enjoy. So you have that joy word in there, and that means no matter what you're feeling, that you can have this like peaceful joyfulness underlying it all. So there's this deliciousness when you allow yourself to feel whatever you are going through, because you bring the full presence to every moment. And you can practice that with that space between breaths. So it's always there for you. And I like to tap into that when I need to be reminded to rest, to slow down, to be aware, to allow myself to renew for whatever is to come, and to really be present in that. So if you just slow down your breathing a bit, and as you inhale, then pause right there at the top. Notice the deliciousness of that space. It's so juicy because in one way, nothing is happening. And in another way, everything can happen. So you have this potential, and you can claim that potential energy just by being aware of it. So you pause at the top, appreciate it, embrace it, just hug it in, and then you exhale, and again at the bottom, just hug in that space, pause, breathe it in, bring it in to your heart space. And in doing so, with that small awareness, you are tapping into so much. It doesn't take long to do this. You could do it simply with a few breaths. You can do it periodically through the day, but maybe take this week and remember that, let that be one of your exercises to be this gentle reminder over and over to slow down, to rest, that you have this infinite potential, so that whatever you want, whatever you desire, whatever you want to put forth into the world, you can. And you can do it much more easily if you allow yourself to kind of sink into that infinite potential, that space between the breaths that's always there for you. So I hope that helps you in some way. Again, my name is Dr. Arlene Diamco, the multidimensional MD. My mission is to help bring the intuitive spirit back to medicine in practical and tangible ways. And I hope that brings it for you today as well. So lots of love to all of you. Just a quickie podcast today. And I will see you next time, next Wednesday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.